Hey, this is Collector Dude again. I have another artist edition proof book. This is Tokyo Ghost from Image Comics. These are awesome. Like I said, I collect these just to give me inspiration for some of my own comics and stories that I like to draw, and posters and children's books and other things I like to do. But I buy these just to get ideas of what's out there, what's marketable, and what other people are doing, and just to look at the beautiful artwork that's being done. But this is the front of the book here. This is what the original comic looks, or the comic book looks like. But that's it in color. You can see what the difference it looks like, what the colors add to it. It's just like wow when you look at it. By Rick Remender. His artwork's beautiful. And Sean Murphy. Rick Remender's the writer, and Sean Murphy's the penciler. And I think Hollingsworth is the colorist. Yes, Matt Hollingsworth. You can see how they all work together. There's a lot of artists putting this book together, and it's just a beautiful outcome. They're on issue, I think, 6 or 7 right now. I mean, if you haven't picked it up, I advise you to go pick it up just to check it out. It's a really good story too. Let's see, I'll put this over here. But here's the front of the book here. And there's the back of the book, Tokyo Ghost. But here, let's open this up and check this out. Here's the first page there. And the story is really good. It's about a young girl and her boyfriend who's hopped up on drugs in this century here, and they're like bounty hunters, and they go out and work for this one mayor or guy that runs the city, taking out anybody that opposes them. And they're like cops or bounty hunters or something, but really cool artwork and just an imaginative story. You can see her there. And you see the main dude there. Well, look at that motorcycle. It's just like you think, if you know Akira, the Japanimation artwork story, motorcycle reminds you of that. You see that. Let me go to the color version here. You can see the color version from the comic book. Sometimes I notice like you see different details that you didn't see before when it's in color. Maybe you didn't see certain things before, like this up here. All the stuff that's going on in front of his face. You see it down here. There's digital images that float above in his face so he can watch. It's like he's watching all these different TV shows. Everything's all hyped up on these drugs, like these steroids. They make him really strong and powerful and huge. And he injects them into himself, but he's not like fully there in his mind. He's just like a robot, where they cyborg type thing, robot thing, where they control him. The guys in charge control him, and he's the big bruiser, the big heavy that goes out and takes all the guys out, and his girlfriend goes with him. And they work together. This book is about them wanting to do their last job and then break away. But you know, a lot of stories like that, they don't end like that. Tragedy and stuff like that, just to make them interesting. You know, different things in your own life where you're doing something and you want to quit, and things seem to get in your way, or things that you want to start and things get in your way to prevent you from that. It's like just certain stories like this I can relate to. It's like just about anybody can relate to them. You want to start a football team, or want to start an art studio, or you want to start a business or something, and things just seem to keep getting in your way, obstacles. But you keep at it until one day, eventually, boom, you become a success story for yourself and your family and everybody around you. And sometimes that doesn't happen, but you just keep trying your best day to day. But I love this artwork. When I look at this, it just gives me ideas just for things that I want to do with ideas that I come up with, and there's so many ideas that are out there that's things that you don't even think about. But when you read stories, you're like, wow, I wish I'd have thought of that. Or I'm glad this guy or this girl thought of this, and it inspires me to come up with something new, or maybe spin off from what they've done. So Sean Murphy's an awesome artist. And he's doing so many different stories. He works with different image artists. And so there's another book he's working on as well. That's really good. And I can't think of it offhand, but it's just I like what he's doing. Just to see the pencils and inks before they get colored. Very cool. And this is issues 1 and 2 of the Tokyo Ghost story line. Here, let me scoot that back so you can see more of it. We'll flip through a little faster so you can see more. But you got to check this out. It's for mature audiences though. Has cussing in it and nudity and stuff. But it's not like that stuff is in there. But you know, when you got a good story, and you know, real life people talk that way. There's nude things that happen. There's violence that happens. Maybe not exactly like this in your life, but you watch the news and you see the different things that go on. Sometimes stuff that you'd think maybe not be getting reported, it's not getting reported, or it's too gruesome to see on TV. Some things they'll do that in the news, but a lot of times you just hear about it and you're like, wow, I wonder what the true story is behind it. And a lot of these stories are born from that, and some of the things like based on something that somebody saw or heard in real life, and they come up with these stories and you're like, wow, to take a spin on it, the imagination that it takes to come up with that. And every kid has that. You know, when you grew up, the different things that you thought of when you were a kid, different ideas. Everybody had their little portfolio that they came up with to come up with their own heroes. And I did. I had a big stack of characters that I came up with. But a lot of them I never used before. And some of them I did. Or used again. And this is the second book here. That's the cover for the second one there. And, okay. It's just very cool. And they come up with various covers for these. Some of these have 2 covers and some of them don't have 2 covers. But you can see the panoramic shot right there. Very good. Like I said, some nudity. Everything, but it moves the story along. You just see some of the depravity that the main guy has, one of the main guys has, and it's just like, whoa. And as the story unfolds, you see different things that go on, and you think, good, that's what should have happened, or I didn't like how that happened. Everything, it creates an emotion in you. And some of the stuff I looked at, I was like, wow. Like I said, it creates an emotion in me, and it makes me think, wow, I would have done it this way, or I like the way he did it, or I was hoping that would be the outcome of what how the story progressed. And this is really a good story. I like Rip. He's one of my favorite writers now. Like I said, I usually give a lot of stuff from Image or any other comic book company a try with the first few books, and if it doesn't catch my attention, everything, then I stop, because it's like there's so many books out there. And something is going to appeal to you. So you check it out and you see what you're going to like, and something that you can relate to, or something that just catches your fancy or your idea and everything of what you think was going to be a good story, and moves you to some type of emotion, or something to get you excited, or get you mad, or get you upset, or motivated to do something in real life as well as just your downtime. But these are all so cool. I love how he draws, just the ideas and everything, the perspective, and he pretty much draw everything. And when you're a comic book artist, that's what you have to do. Some of the things the writers will ask you to draw. You see the reference material for the hat, and it's the uniform. This samurai guy here. This is very cool. The musculature, you get bodybuilding books, or for girls or guys. Drawn guns, animal books, drawn animals, or trees, or anything. Look at this. It's like, wow. The detail, the double page spread here. Let me zoom in a little closer. He's jumping off a mountain here, trying to run after this guy here to catch him. It's like, whoa. This guy with his big jump leap here. The car up in the tree. It's just awesome. This guy's awesome. Wow. And then just the action, the big tree there. The buildings, is nature and buildings, like the apocalypse type stuff. There's different things happening with nature taking over. Where like Walking Dead and stuff like that. Nature taking over and getting in there, mixing with technology and buildings. And imagine it like your neighborhood or your city where you live, where if something would happen like this and the trees take over that they planted, the city workers plant in the street there or down the curb for just to make it look pretty. Imagine if it wasn't taken care of. I mean, they take care of that stuff. You don't think about it because it's just done and everything looks nice and neat, hopefully in your city, where they do all that stuff, where they set things up in the park and stuff. If it's taken care of, they have the money to take care of it. Well, imagine if nobody was there to take care of that. Your stores, somebody spills something, it just stays there. Cans of food just on the counters and everything, and then nobody moves it, and just nobody cleans up, nobody grabs the garbage. It just stays there. It's like, create something like that. It's like, wow. But that's it for this, everything. I advise you to go out and get this one. This is really good. Let's see, the price was $24.99. I think I got a discount when I bought this. I've had it for a little bit, a few months. But it's just really good. If you like Sean Murphy's artwork, you like Rick Remender, storylines, everything. Like I said, this is the first book here. You just see all the colors and everything, how it adds to it. Just really nice. But that's it. Thank you very much for watching, and subscribe or like or comment. Please let me know what you think about this book and other things and other videos and stuff like that, so I can know how to do them better, and just to have some communication to talk about different things we like to collect and stuff like that. But thank you for watching again, and you have a great day. Peace out.